Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So we're at the Wico Park Challenge at Lake Cadaver, and we're actually through to round 3, which is a big surprise. We got 7 under overall after the first 2 rounds, and I didn't think we were going to make the cut. But looking at us right now, well, you can see we did make the cut because we're into round 3. So yeah, let's see if we can improve on our score a little bit now that we've actually got it past that cut line. So let's see what the course settings are for round number 3. So it's green tees, pin set 3, high winds from the west, default fairway firmness. The green firmness is moderate, green speed is default. So the fairway firmness and green speed, let's see what they are. So the fairway firmness is firm and the green speed is medium fast. But yeah, let's give this a good go then and see if we can improve on our score. But yeah, really happy that we actually ended up making the cut because I really didn't expect it. Both of the first 2 rounds really struggled with this course. Got 500 on the second round, which did really improve our chances. But yeah, this course so far has been a real difficulty for me for whatever reason. Let's hope we can improve on what's come beforehand.
Right in front of us. Let's do this.
Okay, not the best shot to begin with, but it's okay. It's probably still going to be on the fairway. Yeah, but it is on the fairway.
Here, it's about 115 yards to the pin.
Okay, so I think that's going to be about fine. Okay, I did factor in the wind enough probably there, but oh well. It's decent. I mean, there's absolutely no pressure on me now as well, because we're quite a distance away from those top 10 places. So realistically, I'm not expecting to be getting a promo mark this week. The positive of making the cut again is I've kept my promo mark from last week.
This putt's tracking.
Hey, brilliant. Okay, that is a par.
7 under.
Yeah, so par for the first round is first hole is pretty good. And yeah, so we got the promo mark. We've kept it from last week. So, you know, we can look into next week now and carry on and try and stay positive about the whole thing. A lot of wind here, 14 miles an hour. Is it slow? Oh no, is it going to get through these trees actually? It might go right in the middle.
You lost it in the canopy?
That's not too bad at all actually, I'm quite happy with that.
Setting up here, looking at
okay, so 48. Green. So we're looking at, yeah, about 16, is that? Something like that? 16 up, so it's 188 that I'm looking at, which I don't have. I've got a 7-iron that's close. Yeah, hit it with good power. Probably not, yeah, I didn't think it was going to get there, but okay. Maybe I should have clubbed up one more time, really. Oh well.
That's a missed green. Okay, here's our third shot.
Oh, that's a good chip shot. Perfect timing. Skidded off a bit too much.
Okay, for the save.
It's another best hole, this one. We have struggled both rounds on this hole. That's the best result we've actually had on this hole. We got a par this time. We got bogey twice on that hole, I believe, so far. I might be wrong, but I think I got a bogey on maybe both holes both times. I'm not sure. But yeah, there you go. So pretty positive start. 2 pars. That particular hole I find tricky. So I'm happy I got away with a par there. Okay, so I've hit that slow. The wind is really going to pull that way as well, but it's in the fairway. We're hitting into the wind here. I'm going to go with a bit of a strong shot here, a 3-wood. Really see how much... Oh, wow, that's gone flying. Okay, that was ambitious. I wasn't sure what would happen with the wind there, and I got a bit silly. Oh, well. Try and hit this close. It's decent. It's a bit far away.
10 feet away.
But it is for a birdie, so there's no real pressure to hit this in.
Going towards that hole.
And there we go, brilliant. So we got a birdie. Yes, so we're actually 1 under for the round.
Perfection.
Playing fairly casually, and again, as I said, no pressure really. So I'm just playing my game at the moment and enjoying it. So far, so good. And yeah, 8 under overall for a score.
Let's see what happens here on hole number 4.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually aiming for when it comes to the overall standings. I think just play as well as I can, get as low as I can, try and end the week on at least a positive note, going in and get my confidence up for next week. So what I can really ask for. That's a decent flop shot. That's getting close. Yeah, that's nice.
All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This one's tracking.
There you go. Another good
that'll
putt.
work nice.
And that's another,
Birdies in a row for
another
you.
birdie. So that's 2 in a row.
And you're sitting right
We're
there
playing
at 9
quite
under par
solidly at the
that.
moment. I'm pretty pleased with how it's going. And yeah, 2 under through 4.
Wind's blowing from our backs on this one.
Windy rounds aren't always necessarily more difficult rounds. It really depends.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's fine. Sometimes the wind can help you and make it a lot easier to hit up the golf course.
From the pin.
Okay, so I didn't change my club at all there.
For the green.
Maybe I should have clubbed down or added some backspin to that.
Approach shot worked out just fine.
I don't always apply spin when maybe I should do. Sometimes I sort of sacrifice getting it completely accurate with the spin, etc., to just hit better tempo and swing pass, because it tends to be easier the less spin you put onto the ball. Well, it is easier the less spin you put onto the ball. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so I just choose consistency sometimes over getting it getting completely accurate shots if I hit it well. Okay, but we're playing well anyway.
Long par 5 ahead of us here.
Hit it fast. Recently in this week, I've been practicing as I always do. I just play a lot of other rounds outside of the TGC tours. So like I played career mode, for instance, and I was having some trouble with my controller for a bit. Every time I would go for a putt particularly, it would go really wonky off to the left or to the right. Luckily, I managed to solve that problem. Just simply wiggling the controller around seemed to do that. But yeah, hopefully we don't get that sort of thing coming on again, because for a while the controller looked like it wasn't going to be working properly. But yeah, that's not an excuse for now, because not when I've been playing TGC Tours has it done that. So, okay, and there's another birdie, so we're playing well.
Sitting right there at 10 under.
Yeah, this is a solid round so far. The best of the... Well, I shouldn't really say that. I've only done 6 holes so far. But yeah, it's going pretty comfortably at the moment. That's a good shot. Will the wind bring this close enough, though? That's the question. Wow, that really bounced.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's actually, I wasn't expecting that to bounce actually past the hole.
Putt is about 11.
Which is fine, that is. And it's not turning back. Oh, it did turn back, but at the real end.
This one's for par.
Okay, that's fine though. I mean, that was a tricky birdie putt. It was a difficult one to know exactly what pace to put that on, but yeah, it's fine.
And now we're teeing it
so
up
10 under, it's looking okay, really. Pretty solid shot. And it's going towards the left because of the wind, even though I did hit it slightly slow, very slightly.
And this one's about 100 yards out.
Decided to add some spin to that one. Ah, no, that's really put down. Whoops. Shouldn't have put the spin on there. On this occasion, that wasn't the right thing to do. That's a pretty good chip shot.
Okay, here's a 5-footer. Looking good.
There we go, and that's a nice another.
Well done.
I believe that was a par. Yeah, par again.
Sitting at 10 under.
So yeah, 3 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. Pretty good going. I mean, as I say, we just about made the cut.
Clocking in at a par 4.
So we're not anywhere near the score we need to be in that top 10 position. I believe I'd need about, I calculated, I'd need about 15 under on this round to get back competitive.
Okay,
something like that.
green is elevated.
Sorry if I'm moving a bit quick with what I'm doing here. I'm pretty much playing quite instinctively at the moment. Ah, no, it's getting all the way back round. Not quite enough club.
Safe approach. Nice. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe.
Seems like a pretty straight putt based off the putt path.
Right
And
by the
okay,
hole.
not a bad effort really.
And this one for the par.
There we go. So another
And
par.
the score sits at 10 under par at
So
the
yeah,
moment.
positive round so far. So front 9, 3 under. Pretty good.
The wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one.
Okay, so the wind will pull this back. I'm just going to go with this. Wind should pull it. There we go, yeah, to the left. And really far back, actually, further back than I thought. I didn't know how much the wind would really affect a pitch shot than that, like at that sort of range. I didn't think it would pull it back that much. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, good. There we go. Good putt. So the putting seems to be pretty solid as well. But yeah, 1 under on the back 9 and 4 under overall so far. I mean, that was like, yeah, that's a good start to the back 9. And yeah, 11 under overall, so we're looking, it's looking quite good at the moment. And yeah, over the rock, that's good. I do like this hole. I like how there's that sort of shot there, even if you don't hit it well.
From this elevated position.
Right, okay, so this is basically 20 yards. So it's 200 that you're aiming for here. They'll be here, but then if you go down a little bit more. Let's see, I feel like this may be too much here. I mean, too much club. Yeah, I mean, the pacing was correct. Not the pacing, the club was correct in terms of the distance, but it's just hitting it down a hill, etc. made a big difference to it. To how far that actually ended up going. It slid down the green.
Putt for the birdie.
Okay.
Finding your way around this.
Solid again.
Your 5th birdie
so we're playing more consistently, taking less risks in general, just sort of playing some basic but solid golf at the moment, and it's coming across on the scoreline. So yeah, 12 under.
In this hole, we got a
overall
tailwind to deal with.
It's about right, I think. Gonna lower the range a little bit.
Nice swing.
Yeah, that's pretty much the swing I'd want in terms of the power, etc. But it's not quite enough distance, unfortunately.
The mark did it. Okay, second shot here on the 12th.
Ah, no. Ah, here we go. This is where it's right back to where I was.
I don't know what that was. Let's,
not good.
Let's just try again. This is what our third shot's looking like.
Okay. Well, I'm on the green.
Luck on this one. We've got 16.
That's a shame. Going to make a big impact to my score, unfortunately.
Yikes.
Oh, I almost saved a double.
And here we go for the double bogey.
Yeah, frustrating. Just a little bit silly with that shot beforehand. Maybe you should have thought about that a little bit more. So we're at 10 under now. Overall, we started at 7 under, so we're 3 under overall.
Setting up here 145 yards away.
So this is another 15 up. So it's 156 plus the extra, so 161. Say about this. And I hit it faster as well. So the lie was a factor, the wind was a factor, and I hit it fast. All of that together.
Anyway, just want you to know that.
A bit too aggressive. But I'm doing a bit more chipping for whatever reason, rather than
drop this on in and save your par.
Focusing on flop shots. Do you find flop shots more tricky up like higher elevation changes?
There we go.
Tend to rely on chip shots more when it does that because they bounce up a lot. But yeah, other than that double bogey there, you can see I've had a good round.
Okay,
it's a bit frustrating when you get one hole like that causes so many problems. But yeah, it's fine though. So we're still doing pretty well.
And here we go on hole number
And as I
14.
say, there's no real pressure to do anything particularly spectacular here. Of course, I'd like to play well. I'd like to get a good score.
Look at this. Driving that green, putting for eagle. I'm just proud of you.
Just going to hit this straight, I think. Hope for the best.
I went right by.
Okay, it's a bit more pacey
6
than I was
feet
hoping.
to the cup. This putt's going.
There you go. Looks like an easy birdie,
Great
and it is.
work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6.
Pretty good again. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say about this round, really, then it's going pretty well.
And after that one,
I'm happy with it.
11 under par for you.
Yeah, I find this course tricky. For whatever reason, it doesn't play well with how I play.
Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing.
Okay, so hit that slow, but the wind's pulling it to the left.
Nestle itself nicely in the fairway.
So yeah, got to be in a decent position,
This
really.
is about 165 yards out.
Okay, so this is going to be 10 up. So that's going to be 176, which is maybe if I go with this here. No, I'll go with this. Because the wind is going to affect it as well.
And this is a tough call.
Not
sure
the best
where this will
shot, to be honest. Didn't think that through enough.
Okay, third shot.
That's a good chip in the end. That's quite close.
This could be a birdie on the scorecard. So far, so good.
And there you go. There you go. There's another birdie.
Shot was marvelous.
So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm playing near my best in any way, really. The energy levels aren't good. You can probably tell. My energy levels aren't at their peak at the moment. Just had a bit of a run at work.
And this hole is a long...
Having to find time to play this in between everything else that's going on.
There we go. Nice contact on that one.
But overall, I think I'm playing okay.
And just in the light rough at the moment.
Oh, is it fast? Is that going to be...
We can get a kick left.
Yeah, okay. I deliberately tried to stop that spinning not spinning. Like sort of skipping down too much when it actually hit the ground. I wanted it to stop dead. But it was nowhere near the hole in the end, so it stopped dead nowhere near the hole, which is unfortunate. Okay, that's fine.
12 under par after that hole.
Yeah, so 12 under, 5 under round so far. It's pretty solid.
And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face.
I'm just so relieved I actually made the cut this week. I thought that promo mark that I'd fought really hard to get was just gone after this. But yeah, really happy that I'm not back to 0 promo marks.
And this should be a fun watch. Let's see how you do with this long, long putt.
So this is another long putt that I'm not very likely to get, unfortunately.
Oh, it's not going to drop, is it?
But yeah, it's a par.
And after that,
so it's a decent, a decent par, that one. And here we go. We've got one more hole to go.
And let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the
Right,
18th.
so do I go for this? Or the wind pull this over that mound there? Down to the other part of the fairway. I only hit 98%. I did add loft to it.
Oh, that's
no, unfortunately.
Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this.
104% power, that one, but not enough.
Well, better luck next time. Setting up here, green
Okay,
side.
so I'm going to go with a flop shot here. Probably the right shot, not as well executed as it needed to be.
For the par.
Okay, and that's unfortunate.
And the par slip through our
I've had that a few
fingers
times
there.
this week,
No
I
good.
think. Unless it's just been when
We
I've been
got
playing
the
career
end of
mode. I
this
can't
one
remember
in
my rounds
a
anymore.
11
But
under
okay,
par
so
for
11
Patrick.
under, 4 under round.
And with that,
Pretty
I will let you
average.
go.
Not the
Thank you
best
very
round,
much
but
for
it's
the round of
okay.
golf. I had a good
Definitely
amount
better
of
than my
fun.
first round that
Hopefully
I
you
had on the
enjoyed
thing.
it.
So yeah, we're doing okay. Pretty standard. Well, I say standard week. To be honest, lower than average week. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not. It's been a bit disappointing up to now, but I'm not getting too despondent by it all. It's just one week, and yeah, we'll just keep playing. Let's see if we can have a really good round number 4 and finish off really well, and try and go into next week with some positives to take. But yeah, until then, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.